He blows the whistle and a puck out from full back Finn McNally. Down here towards Owen Ryan. Owen steps into the challenge and it's gathered there by centre half forward Sean McDermott. Sean gives it back there towards the other O'Mahony's man 14, Owen Nugent, who's out the field, and he clears the ball out over the sideline. A few changes for O'Mahony's 2-12. Green Bracknock has gone in full forward. Do we see any other changes? Definitely 14, Owen Nugent is out around the middle of the field. So Owen Ryan, who was lined out centre forward and just now playing centre back, is taking the sideline ball rather. Straight towards, back to him again. He strikes a nice ball in towards Big Tig. Is Tig inside? Tig's got inside his man, carries it through. Daniel Murray's inside. It is the first goal for Trim. Yes, it is. Great goal by Daniel Murray. From a great clearance there by Owen Ryan in towards Tig, who got the better of fullback Finn McNally, and after 4.5 minutes Trim lead by 1-1 to no score. Beautifully taken there by number 5 for Trim, Braden Curley. In there again is number 8 for Trim, Dara Heffernan. He breaks through the tackle, and onto it comes again. Who have we there? George Douglas in the middle of the field. Another free in for Trim, fouled there by number 14 Owen Nugent. And O'Mahony's wouldn't want to be giving Kyle Ennis too many of these because he doesn't miss too many. Yeah,
he's fairly accurate. Just apologies to everyone there. The signal dropped here on us just for a couple of minutes. My back set up now. You would have missed probably the first point from a free from Kyle Ennis, so apologies for that.
Okay, so this is Kyle's second shot from almost identical position from the first. Trim lead 1-1 to no score for O'Mahony's after 5 minutes. Kyle lifts and strikes and doesn't miss another. That's Kyle's second point, 2 frees and a goal for Daniel Murray. So it's 1-2, a fantastic start for Trim. Fullback Finn McNally, he will have his hands full with Ty Carty. Here goes O'Mahony's on the attack. It goes to Evan Cully. Evan couldn't pick it. And up in his hand is Jack Quinn. Jack is travelling with the ball. Keeps going, a lovely solo run by Jack. Striking with the right, a great strike in towards the Trim goal. In there, full back. Not one, out comes Owen O'Reilly. Owen Shortens is hurling, there's a great clearance down the field towards Dara Heffernan. Another big strong man in the middle of the field, Dara. Going towards Cormac Slattery. Out again comes Caelan Castle. He misses the pick. Taken on by O'Mahony's. The cornerback there, Sean Betson. Big strike in towards the Trim goals, but it's gone out for 65 to O'Mahony's. Trim definitely have settled the quickest and are looking a little bit sharper at the moment, but they're only finding their feet really, John.
Yeah, a good start for Trim, all right, with about 6 minutes gone, 5 points up, 1-2 to no score. Managed just taking a little while longer than Trim to settle into the match, but as you said, Ty Carter will be a handful for the fullback, who's equally as big and strong as him, but Ty, they'll have a good battle there.
65 been taken by centre back Colin O'Toole, the kit out. Nice strike by Colin, and he slots it lovely. A beautiful 65 by Colin O'Toole. The centre half back wearing 6, but I think he could be playing centre field, I'm not so sure. No, he's centre back, and George Douglas is centre forward for Trim. Great puck out there from Owen O'Reilly towards George. George doesn't win that, and it's cleared again there by Colin O'Toole out over the sideline. Very good puck out there from Owen. Nice distance on that.
Just see Caroline Walsh is after logging in. Just regards to Bea there. Her son, or grandchild, Pori, is playing in the middle of the field here for Trim. So watching all the way from Castle Abbey in Trim, County Meath.
Owen Ryan with the sideline cut again. Goes through a couple of players, ends up with Reardon Russell in the middle of the field for O'Mahony's. Well tackled though there by George Douglas. In there also is his midfield partner Dara Heffernan. And that was a kind of a late slap, I think, by Ty, which gives a handy free, which Colin O'Toole will stand up to again. So this one from inside his own half. Unlikely he can slot it, it's a long shot, but he's a lovely kit-toed strike. Colin stands over it. Oh, beautiful strike by Colin as it comes the whole way in. It is, and over the bar. That's
right.
A strike by Colin O'Toole for his second score of the game from, I'd say,
80 metres.
Yards,
80 metre, CJ.
Okay, sorry, I'm still working in the 70s. Owen with the puck out again. comes there towards centre half forward, well blocked out again there. And it comes on there to number 11, Sean McDermott for O'Mahony's, gives it in towards Porrick Walsh for Trim, and
well taken
there by Ben Gaffney. Ben left hand side, but hits it straight down the throat of O'Mahony's again. That's number 8 for them, Jack Quinn, with a fine long ball going in there between Cormac Doyle full back, and the O'Mahony's going in there, sifted out to Dara Smith, who hits it along the ground, comes out there towards Ben Gaffney, loses the ball, another free, and just like Kyle Lennis for Trim, we don't want to be giving too many frees away. And this time 8, Jack Quinn, is coming up to take the shorter free, and obviously Colin O'Toole is taking the longer ones. So O'Mahony's now have settled into the game. It's 1-2 to 2 points with about 8 minutes gone. So Jack Quinn standing up to it here. In the 9th minute, he's going to strike for a free. Should be a tap over for Jack. Lifts, strikes, he splits the post for a lovely score for Jack Quinn. So the score is 1-2 for Trim, 3 points for O'Mahony's. All O'Mahony's points coming from place balls. Puck out again from Owen, a lovely ball out towards midfield for Caleb Casserly. Skips Caleb towards Cormac Slattery. Cormac, nice little ball in there towards George Douglas. George was fouled, a bit of a slap on the wrist from his man in the middle of the field, and Kyle will come out and take this free again for Trim, which is just inside the halfway line and about 60 odd metres from goal. So Kyle in no hurry over to take it. So it takes a couple of yards in also, which was a smart thing to do. Ref puts him back a wee bit. So here's Kyle's third strike on goal with 10 minutes gone.
Zoom in a little bit more, will you? Yeah, that's better. Thanks.
Kyle bends, lifts and strikes. Is it on target? Is that one over?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Kyle, 100% record. 3 strikes, 3 frees, 3 points. Puck out from O'Mahony's towards Porrick Walsh, who lets it go through. Over comes George Douglas towards the sideline, and this is Trim's third sideline ball in a row, almost from the very same spot. George Douglas is going to take this one. Owen Ryan in front of him. George is good at these ones. Great ball by George in towards Big Tig, but it's cut out again there by centre back Colin O'Toole. Lovely ball in there towards Dara Smith. Dara wins the ball nicely. Out there now to Braden Curley. Braden, nice ball in with the left hand towards Big Tig. Tig has it again. Tig is the danger. He goes at his man Finn McNally. The referee Derek Ryan says he overcarried. A little bit harsh possibly, but gives the free against Tig. So Colin O'Toole goes back there to take the free again. And this one is from his own 21-yard line. Great striker of the ball, Colin. Just as I say, it doesn't hit as well towards Porrick Walsh. Porrick was with Jack Quinn. Porrick gets in over the ball. Son of Kevin. And Porrick. A little bit of fumbling on the ground, and O'Mahony's come away with the ball. It's with Sean McDermott. But Porrick wins it back again. Porrick's having a lovely game. Gives a little ball in towards Tig. But full-back Finn came out with it, but he didn't get it, and Dara Heffron is on the charge. Here comes Dara, 30 yards out. Is it a score? Great score by Dara. Trim's first score from play. Beautiful score to make score Trim 1-4, O'Mahony's 3 points. Back to a 4-point game. Finn McNally ready to take the puck out again. Ref pushing him back in towards the small square where he's supposed to take it from. And Finn is ready to take this. Finn hits a big ball out towards the middle of the field where Caelan Casserly is there. It's won again by number 9 there for Trim, George Douglas. George is blocked up there by his compatriot Riordan Russell from O'Mahony's. George is on the ball, beautiful pick by George. Strikes the ball down towards Big Tig again. Tig is going out for, just misses the first touch, has it in the hand though now. The runners could be coming through. Here's Dara Heffernan. Dara's looking for a second point of the game. This is the pick though, first time. And it's won back there by Jack Quinn for O'Mahony's, who's having a good match in the middle of the field, Jack. Dara's kind of fouling him, but he got away with it. But a good hook there again. But this is good play. Excellent play by Jack Quinn. He's on the right wing for O'Mahony's in the middle of the field. In towards small corner forward here. Number 15, Colin Scanlon. Colin strikes it in, but kind of weak and wide. Nicely defended there by Trim, but Colin Scanlon, who's the son of the manager, who's from Clarecastle in County Clare, the Clare hurling country. So that was Colin Scanlon with a weak little effort to go wide. So Owen O'Reilly ball in hand, hooking the ball out for Trim again. Owen, a lovely puck out for a smallish man, and he hits a great ball out there again towards George. And onto it comes Cormac Slattery, who's Owen's first cousin. Gives a lovely ball in towards Daniel Murray. Daniel misses the ball there first time, and Finn McNally comes out again and clears it slightly off. Here comes Cormac Slattery again. Cormac goes to ground, but no free given, and it's a sideline ball to O'Mahony's. Tight enough there, John, but Trim still with a little upper hand.
Yeah, the goal, and obviously another point along between them, all right. No, it's a good, nice game of hurling, good clean game of hurling, and they're going at it, going at good and hard.
Sideline from Colin Slattery goes direct to George, who's beginning to get motoring now, picks up a lot of ball, gives it in towards Ty, but that was really well played there by Finn McNally. Probably the two biggest men in the field, Finn and Ty. Great ball in there towards corner forward, who's a little bit cheapish going for it, and Porrick Walsh comes in, and Porrick is clearing ball after ball. It's a big high ball in there towards Daniel Murray. It'll go over Daniel's head, and keeper Rian Porter comes out but misses it in towards a goal, and Daniel pulled on it, but it was hit off an O'Mahony stick, and it'll be a 65 for Trim, which I'm sure Kyle Ennis will come out and take. Two corner forwards swapping here for O'Mahony's. 13, Dean Walsh is going in on the left full forward position, and Colin Scanlon's coming over right. Dean Walsh, who's still under 14, the same as goalkeeper Rian Porter for O'Mahony's. So with approximately 13 minutes gone, Kyle Ennis stands over 65 again. It's his fourth strike of the game. He already has 3 frees in the match. Didn't get much from play yet, but when Kyle gets it, we'll know about it, I can guarantee you. So here's Kyle with the 65, trying to put Trim a further point ahead. 1-4 to 3 points at the minute. Kyle lifts and strikes again, and Kyle strikes it over the bar again. 4 shots for Kyle, 4 frees. Fantastic effort from Kyle.
Water
That'll
break.
be the water break, guys.
Time for us to take water as well. So with 15 minutes gone, it's 1-5 to Trim, 3 points to O'Mahony's, and a lively game of hurling.
So water well deserved this evening, John. It's a lovely warm evening, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Sunshine here, no wind, pitch in immaculate condition, and 2 good young fit teams providing a lovely game of hurling. Ty Carty seems to be causing a bit of trouble in there in the full forward line this season. He's strong, a big strong lad and a real good hurler. So that'll be interesting to see how that battle develops throughout the game.
Yeah, I thought Ty was getting the upper hand early, but Finn McNally came out with the last 2. But because of their size, you'd nearly say, Jesus, are those guys under 15? They're serious sizes for under 15. Leinster Rugby Academy with Leinster, and he has the physique to go all the way, so let's wish him luck in that, along with his hurling and football career. So a few interesting points with the O'Mahony's team. Oran Lawler wing back is also a footballer with Centrestown. Jack Quinn, middle of the field, is son of the O'Mahony's chairman. Tom Condon, number 10, has a lovely little brother, Max, who's a beautiful little hurler. We saw him in last year's under 13 hurling final. Sean McDermott is the eldest of 4 brothers that all play hurling for O'Mahony's. McDermott, a real old staunch O'Mahony's name. On the Trim team, there's several sons of very stalwart players for Trim. Porrick Walsh, number 7, is son of Kevin Walsh, who played football and hurling for Trim at senior level for the guts of 20 years. Daniel Murray, corner forward, is son of Declan Murray, holder 9 senior hurling championship medals. Stalwart for Trim for over 20 years in both football and hurling. Kyle Ennis, corner forward, is son of Alan Ennis, who played for years in goals and out the field for Longwood, and are living in Trim, married to Linda McLaughlin, whose dad Nixie was a bike repairman and a legend in Trim. So we're ready to start again.
Oh, I have it here.
Puck out again from Trim, goes towards Porrick Walsh. Porrick was after gathering at least 5 balls in the half back line. And he gets this one again. He busts through the tackle, finds a lovely ball in there towards George Douglas, and onto it is Owen Ryan. Owen flicks it out, and Porrick comes with the ball again. Porrick Walsh, early contender for man of the match, hits it in though, where Tig is not, but it goes on to Kyle. Kyle flicks it by Finn. Kyle passes it across. Well, he should have probably passed it across. He went for a score from an acute angle, and the ball went wide. But another fantastic clearance from Porrick Walsh. I'd say he hit more balls tonight than his father hit for 15 years. Great lad, Porrick. Anyway, ball is pucked out towards left-handed Colin O'Toole, but he's a sweet right hand as well. Gets it down towards the corner forward there, Colin Scanlon. Colin is marked by Ben Gaffney, who followed him over to the left corner forward position. Forwards toward this sideline again. No real reason it's all this side, because there's no real wind here this evening. Ball has been out over the sideline. Does referee give a sideline or a push? He's giving that the man was pushed over the sideline, and it's going to be a free in for the Mahonys. And I'm sure it's Jack Quinn standing up to this, who already scored a free from the 21-yard free 10 minutes ago, but this one is from a far more acute angle. It's out towards the sideline on the 21-yard line. So Jack lines up this ball. If he can score this, it'll be excellent game. But the man has come short for it, the centre back. Colin O'Toole, Colin on the right side, and he scores.
There's a great score. Great score.
Great score by Colin O'Toole. His third point, his first one play, and that was lax the trim to allow the centre forward come forward.
Yeah, trim midfield and half back line were asleep at that stage and made the opening for the point. Just apologies for the camera work. There's a sun going straight into my eyes here, and I can't see a whole lot on the screen. So if the camera work was bad, we blame the sun.
So ball been pucked out again from Owen O'Reilly. 3 minutes gone after the water break, which means there's 18 minutes gone. Ball been pucked out by Owen. Over towards his cousin Cormac. Drops there, but well held in the middle of the field there by on the heel of him was, and cleared away there by Owen Ryan. Owen is a little bit nervous tonight, I'd say. He needs to settle a bit more on the ball. He's coming out with it now. A little bit of a chop there by Sean McDermott, but he got away with it. Ball flicked out of his hand, and in steps George Douglas, and Sean eventually makes the foul with a somewhat indisciplined slap, which he really should have played the man, because the Trim weren't going too far with that one. Yeah,
so the referee is going to book him. There's no need to book him with that. There was no malice intended at all. So it's a very harsh booking. Very harsh booking.
So a yellow card there for Sean McDermott with 4 minutes after the water break, which means 19 minutes gone. So Owen Ryan steps up to the free, plays the short ball there towards George Douglas. George, who holds the stick cack-handed, gives it in towards Daniel Murray. Daniel wins a nice ball in the corner forward and hits the ball in towards this is the challenge of the night. Big Tig is in, flicks it by Finn. He's through on the 14-yard line. He's fouled, and that'll be a free in for Trim. The battle with Finn and Tig at full forward, full back is fairly immense,
it's an intriguing battle, and Tig is probably just winning the battle there at the minute. He's down now, he's injured, but he seems to be winning that little battle. And the referee Derek Ryan is actually giving Finn a yellow card, I think. So that's the second yellow for Mahonys, almost in the same play. He'll have to be careful now, that chap, because the game he's playing and the game Tig is playing are, they're strong lads, and it's heavy challenging from both sides. Again, I think a harsh yellow card.
You came from the old school of hurling, John.
I sure did, yeah, but I know. A young lad has to mind himself now, because another yellow card and he's gone, and it's a final, and things like that can be crucial. So Tig seems to be hurt.
So Trim physio Liam is in there with Tig, trying to sort it. Looks like an ankle problem. Might be surprised if Tig can't play on, though. He's a big hardy fella. Nice crowd here in Trim this evening. all trying to keep a bit socially distanced. And
Yeah, I counted. There's 98 people here at the game.
so Tig is up, and Kyle will stand over the free, looking for his 5th point of the game. 4 points from frees already. And Kyle, I don't want to put a mug on him now, but he usually doesn't miss these ones. So this is from 21 yards out. Kyle Ennis stands over the ball, looking to score his 5th point of the game. Lifts and strikes, and Kyle easily slots that. So it's Trim 1-6 O'Mahony's 4 points. Kyle's 5th score of the game, all frees. And there is 6 minutes gone after the restart, so there's 21 minutes gone. Ball poked out again. Cormac Slattery lets it go over his head, but it's won there again by Braden Curley, who's playing a nice game for Trim. Centre back.
Well done.
Gives it out to his cornerback, who's nicely hooked. A needless foul there from Kyle Ennis, and the play coming out. The man was going no place really, and Kyle fouled him. No need for a foul there. So it gives Colin O'Toole a free shot again. He slotted one from about this distance in the first 15 minutes. It's a long way out. Colin lifts and strikes again. It's got the distance. It's a little bit short, and it's gone wide for O'Mahony's first wide of the game.
I don't see Aaron O'Rourke playing.
He's a sub.
He's sub, yeah. I think he's injured. He had a hip realignment the other day, I think. He'll be a loss to Trim.
So puck out from Owen Riley. Goes there towards Sean Murray, who hasn't got on a lot of ball yet. This goes on to Kyle Ennis. Kyle plays along the ground, gives the ball in there towards Pádraig Walsh again. Pádraig goes at his player, misses it, and gives it back there to Dara. Dara, who's already got 1 point, skips inside, and a nice shot with the left hand.
Unlucky.
Well, it's gone wide for Trim's 2nd wide of the game. So Dara Heffernan, I haven't seen much of Dara hurling, but he looks to be a left-hander. His first point was scored with the left, and he took it there again. Coming towards Pádraig Walsh here again. Walsh, he goes up, just goes for the catch, misses it. Bends back again. Pádraig Walsh playing a great game. Forwards the ball on down there towards Kyle. Kyle skips it through from Oren Lawler. Kyle with the left side. This time he gives it across the square to Big Tig. Tig cuts in, chalk it up. There you go. Goal for Tig.
Brilliant goal, brilliant ball in by Kyle Ennis. A great assist. Gathered well by Tig Carty and buried in the back of the net. A great goal. Left the Mahony's keeper with no chance whatsoever.
I have to say, John, Pádraig Walsh is outstanding tonight.
He is.
Everything he goes to.
Absolutely, he's winning everything.
Every ball.
As you said, he's after striking a world of ball. Another free
that
for
was
Trim.
out there towards wing forward for Trim, Cormac Slattery, who was fouled. And Trim are forging ahead here, John, at a very vital time. 2-6 to 4 points. Kyle standing up in front of another one could make it a 9-point game, which wouldn't be good for O'Mahony's. 9 minutes gone in the second period of the first half, which means there's 24 minutes gone, 6 remaining in the first half on a beautiful evening here at St. Loman's Park. So Kyle is standing over this. He's going now for his 6th point, which will be 6 frees. He scored 5 points out of 2-6, so Trim have actually only scored 1 point from play from Dara Heffernan. Here's Kyle lifting, striking again. Great strike. Is it over the bar? Yes,
yeah.
It is. See, you don't give Kyle shots like that.
Same with the Mahony's free taker. He has missed nothing from place balls either, so he can't be giving away frees that are inside their distance.
So Kyle is the scorer of 6 points. Ball comes here again. Oh, beautifully taken by George Douglas. Gives a lovely ball in there towards Tig Carty. Tig,
the referee is very fussy.
That was a harsh free.
I don't like giving out about referees now. I never did when I was playing, but that was very, very fussy.
No, that was no more than a slightly clumsy challenge and wasn't a free, I think. So Kyle will step out to this again. It's within his range. Six shots, 6 points, 100% record for Kyler from place balls. Kyle stands over it again. Trim 2-7 to 4 points ahead with 5 minutes to go in the first half. Kyle bends again, strikes, not his best strike, but oh Jesus, it went into the keeper's hands and he was lucky to get it cleared. It nearly went the whole way to the back of the net. Cleared again by Colin O'Toole towards Caelan Casserly. Caelan misses it, but comes on here to Cormac Slattery. Cormac flicks it out, but it's well cleared again here by Colm O'Toole. Colm's on the ball, left-handed, down towards the sideline, nicely cut out there again by Braden Curley, who's having a nice game. Trim wing backs are playing fantastic hurling. On again towards Cormac Slattery, small in stature, but he has a great heart, Cormac. Out there for O'Mahony's came Sean O'Donnell, but he's robbed by Big Tig again. Tig goes to himself, flicks it over, he's in again. Tig.
What a score, great score.
Brilliant score by Tig. 1-1 for Tig. Trim getting the upper hand here, John.
Yeah, absolutely. 2-8 to 4 points after 26 or 7 minutes, and that was a brilliant score by Tig Carty. Flicked it over the man.
Tig, but Cormac Slattery did great work out of wing half forward. Goes back towards the middle of the field again. Where Caelan Casserly, who's beginning to impose himself upon the game, goes direct to Cormac Slattery again. Lovely game by Cormac. Gives it back there to Braden Curley, back to
George.
And a big strike in by George. A little bit too far out. Probably should have dropped it in there in front of Kyle or Tig, but ball gone wide. O'Mahony's have gone a bit dead, John. They need to liven it up.
Yeah, they need a score.
Jack Quinn, Reardon, Russell, Sean McDermott. They need to get them on the ball.
Absolutely, they need a score now before half time.
Big puck out from Finn McNally back over towards wing forward. Tom Condon. Tom unfortunately lets the ball drift out towards the side, and neither the wing forwards for O'Mahony's are getting on it. Trim wing backs, Braden and Porrick Walsh are cleaning up.
Both of them have been outstanding. I see O'Mahony's moving their full back up to full forward now.
So big change there. Finn McNally, who was marking Tig Carty, looks to be heading to the edge of the square on the other side. Nice ball in there towards Owen Ryan. Owen carries it through the tackle, gets it on down the wing towards Daniel Murray's corner. Looks like Tig Carty will run out to it there again, but the ball looks to be gone a bit too far, is it? No. Ball carried out by O'Mahony's player, and it's going to be a 65 for Trim from a very...
I think the referee has been decisively indecisive with this decision. He was looking to the linesman, who's Brian Kelly, the secretary of the board and FA18, so I think they're going to throw it in. Yeah, they are.
So it's a throw in on the 14-yard line between Tig and his new marker. Can't make that one out at the minute. Free out for O'Mahony's from the cornerback position. So as we stand, do we know who's gone full back for O'Mahony's?
I can't see the number on the jersey.
So O'Mahony's need a score.
I think number 6 is gone.
There's only 2 minutes left in the game. A fine puck down the field there towards corner forward. Ball breaks out here now to Rian Bratnock. Rian lets it go through. Nicely gathered by O'Mahony's. They need to score very badly. And that's a nice score. They sent it half forward. Sean McDermott for his first goal of the game from play. And nicely played for O'Mahony's. They needed that very badly just to keep the scoreboard ticking over. So it's 2-8 for Trim, 5 points for O'Mahony's. 2 minutes to go to half time. Owen O'Reilly pucks out. Great puck out for a small man, John.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's getting serious distance on it.
Yeah. Onto that was Dara Heffernan. Really should have won that ball. Cormac Slattery's rooting again and finds it in his, but it's back there to Evan Cully. Evan gives it down towards a nice looking O'Mahony's attack here. Plays in towards the big man full forward. Ball goes through towards Owen O'Reilly, and harmlessly wide really. Again, they move the full back thing up there. He needs to be winning that type of ball, and but he's not marking the small man in Cormac Doyle, who's full back for Trim either. Son of David, brother of the legendary Tom. Ball out towards middle of the field. Ball goes through again to Kyle Ennis. Kyle was a little bit too fancy, but he gives it on down towards Owen Ryan, who's moving somewhat forward, but the ball goes out. Sean Murray needs to get into the match here a little bit for Trim, John. He's just a little bit quiet.
He has been in it so far.
No, for a big man, and he has
a lot of the ball this wing, but he might.
Maybe it's bypassed him. It's just gone over his head a wee bit. So sideline to O'Mahony's. 1 minute to half time. Trim lead 2-8 to 5 points. 10-point lead for Trim. Nice sideline cut, but straight to Owen Ryan. Owen grabs it nicely onto the left, gives it in towards Tig again. One back in there by the full forward. That's who came back. Owen Nugent to mark Tig Carty, and he steals the ball, and just on the time, referee Derek Ryan blows his whistle for half time. and you'd have to say Trim in the driving seat at this stage, John, that were 9 points ahead, 2-8 to 5 points.
Remind supporters of both sides that after the game, the presentation will take place on the gravel area to the left of the clubhouse as you're looking at it.
So just a quick word before we keep quiet for a minute.
Fergal Lynch, working for the Media Chronicle here tonight, and he's also on microphone duties. Yeah, no, Trim are well in control. Fergal's very hard to shut him up when he actually does get on the microphone.
So just to quickly run through the teams, Owen Riley has had very little to do in goals for Trim, John, but his puckouts are fantastic.
Puckouts are good, yeah.
2 cornerbacks, especially Ben Gaffney, are doing well. Cormac Doyle hasn't had much to do. 2 wing backs, Braden and Porrick Walsh, really good for Trim.
Yeah, outstanding, yeah.
Midfield, Dara Heffernan and George Douglas are very busy and probably winning the midfield exchanges. Up front, Cormac Slattery is very impressive, a wing forward. Daniel Murray took his goal well, and then Ty Carty, who's a really big man at full forward and scored 1-1, is creating a lot of havoc.
Yeah, and Kyle Ennis in the corner then is doing what Kyle does. He takes his frees. He's a very skillful player. He scored 7 frees?
6 frees for Kyle out of 2-8. So Trim actually have only scored 2 points from play.
Yeah, 2-2 from play, and the Mahonys have, I think, 2 points from play and 3 from frees. But yeah, it's a good game of hurling. Mahonys have a lot to do in the second half now. Trim seems to be on top, especially with Ty Carty inside. He's causing a lot of hassle in the full forward line.
Yeah. Just for O'Mahony's, Colin O'Toole is pretty impressive at centre back. He's a lovely hurler.
Yeah, nice hurler.
Took a few lovely frees. Sean McDermott had scored a nice point at the end there. Jack Quinn seems to be the energy in the middle of the field, and he's driving forward. Little bit weak in the full forward line maybe. And
we haven't seen much from the Mahonys full forward line. But then again, cornerbacks, and there's not much getting past the Trim half back line. Yeah, they need to. The Mahonys need to get ball in there where they can get a goal, because they need. Let's be realistic. They need a goal to get back into this game and have any chance, you know.
Yeah. Okay, we'll cut it there until the second half starts in about 5 minutes' time.
Yeah.